Al, do you want to be the center for this episode?
No.
Well, too bad. You're going to be.
Oh, wow.
We put it to a vote. You won.
Wait, there's only two of us.
We put it to a vote. You won.
Okay.
That's how things work around here.
I'm pretty sure yes.
Very speedy about things. Hello, welcome to this week's episode of Jared and Al Watch Love Live. I'm Jared. That is Doc Allen Ladium.
Hello. I'm the center.
We're discussing episode number 6 entitled Who Will Be the Center? Because it's a very important thing to understand.
Yeah.
Will you be the center? Will I be the center? Who knows?
I don't know. And I didn't know what that meant for a while until you had to explain to me at one point what that meant. But that was back during Sunshine Era.
It's the center of the world.
Chica's the center of the world?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, fair. She should be.
So we do the episode.
Mm-hmm.
Nozomi's interviewing everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're interviewing things about the clubs.
Yep.
And she's trying to talk to everyone about, what they do and everything, getting B-roll about what they do for the club and everything, showing off their personalities.
Which this was the first moment that I texted you, and I was like, so Maki is Tsundere, isn't she? And you're like, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, well, now I know her archetype.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really realize that until just then.
That is true. So it's a lot of that, a lot of just people not wanting to be interviewed or being awkward during interviews and everything, as you do.
Interviews are hard.
Mm-hmm. It's not always you can just be on a camera and be like, oh, hey, hello. Some people are like, hide.
Nico, Nico, ni.
Exactly. Follow the Nico model of doing things. While all this is going down, Nozomi, is doing all the filming and everything, so she's got the eye of seeing everything, and she comes to this question that she presents to the rest of the group. Hey, why is Hanukkah the leader? Everyone else seems to kind of do things more prominently, and then she's just kind of there. Umi takes charge of practice and everything. Maki's in charge of writing music and everything. Kotori does all the character or the costume designs, and Hanukkah's just like, hello.
Nico's technically the president.
Yeah. So she's like, is this what you guys need? Is maybe you should switch it up? Who knows? ? So they have a discussion in the club room, and they're like, oh, well, you should be the leader. Maybe you should be the leader. And every time Nico's like, well, I guess I'll do it. And it's just completely ignore her every time.
Yep.
Regardless, they are unable to figure out who the leader should be.
Time for a contest.
That's how you do things. You settle things via contest, which Nico suggested they do by having a singing and dancing contest via karaoke and DDR.
Yep.
They have their contest and everything. Also, I think there's another portion as well where they have to go out.
Passing out flyers.
Yeah, passing out flyers.
Because that one was really funny that Nico's trying to get this dude a flyer, and then he passes by and she gets demon eyes and is like,
take the flyer. So they do all that, and basically they get the results, and it's it's not really decisive one way or the other of someone sticking out or cutting through the rest of the group. It's pretty even.
Yep.
So once again, we're left with a question mark. Hanukkah comes up with the idea that, hey, we don't need a leader.
Yep.
And everyone should just be able to have their own turn being the center. Because that's what we do.
I mean, she says that, but then during the performance where they're testing this, it's essentially just everybody gets a line that they sing. It's not actually a center, so I was kind of confused by that. But it also is just a thing that once she suggests that, everyone's like, oh, okay. Then everybody's like, so yeah, Hanukkah, right? Hanukkah's leader. Yeah, she is.
Except Nico.
Yeah, except Nico. Well,
I guess I'll be the leader. Because that's how you do things.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they're like, oh yeah, Honoka should be the leader. So like all of this entire episode was just meaningless.
Yep.
Like, should Honoka be the leader? By the end, yeah, Honoka should be the leader
Yep.
because she made a decision that no one should be the leader. All right.
And then they did a song.
They perform a new music video for their song Korokara no Someday. And then at the end, Nozomi's like, "Hey," or she's speaking with Ellie in the student council office. Like, "Hey, you want to help them gals?" And I was like, "Never."
Over my dead body.
But you have to believe in the heart of the cards. The cards are saying you have to help them. No, he's like, no, never.
You're going into your Loki voice.
Nope. That's how she is. She's just a Loki.
I could see that.
We have some trivia.
Ooh, trivia.
Bonus trivia in 2 different sections that are both labeled trivia.
Okay.
When they were doing karaoke,
Their own song.
Yeah, the off-vocal version of Love Novels by BB can be heard while Muse is discussing the results of the karaoke contest, which is real meta and weird.
It's very meta.
We'll see. This episode came out in February 2013. That song came out in June of 2011.
Wow.
So they had enough time to throw that in there. But correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
I don't know if this happens again in this series, but Sunshine does not bring up any of the trio or the subunit songs at all.
No.
So that's an interesting little thing that they include here. Because as far as I'm aware, they also don't reference the subunits in this series either as being a thing.
But they sure did use that song.
But I guess if you need just random music to play when karaoke is happening, why not just use a song that people would know and also be like, oh, I know that song. And also it's like, hey, you don't have to like pay rights fees for like some royalty free song or something.
Right.
Also, this episode marks the first animated appearance of Honoka's dad, who's just has his back to them and just like thumbs up.
Yep.
The classic Love Live dad look of no face and just like torso.
Yep.
As you do.
Iconic.
It's true. Well, next time we will be discussing episode number 7. It's called Ellie Chica, even though like nothing really. It's not a combination of Ellie and Chica.
No.
It's just about Ellie.
Yep.
Chica's gonna come much later. So we're gonna get some somewhat hashtag third year drama.
The next 2 episodes are third year drama for sure.
Kind of.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what we'll be discussing next time on this here podcast.
Now that we have a sinner.
Kind of.
Yeah. Question mark.
The sinnerless sinner that is actually the sinner.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you're now a sinner.
Oof.
So if you'd like more from us, go to seasonlimitcheckup.com or sac.cool is where you can find past episodes of this podcast and other podcasts like Season Limit Checkup and Season Limit Checkup OVA. You can also find columns and reviews on the site as well. If you'd like more from Ann Ladium, go to annladium.com. She's got columns and reviews. You can follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/animecheckup. All that fun stuff. So next time, join us as we see what's going on with Ellie.
Yep.
And her drama.
Oh, we should have voted Maxwell as the sinner.
We should have. But then he would just like lay there with no bones.
Yeah, fair.
And just meow a lot.